The shot, and they are hunting. He's gonna miss again, and that is punished. 2 missed shots as the T's all of a sudden have a great position, and up into heaven they go. Although from hell, like the demon he is, taking out 2, dropping to the third. 2 versus 3. Now when A coming up the vents, he's gonna get caught out.
But nothing too crazy. Just the classic code from RQS, more aggression towards the east side. One Earth already present. Oh, Potapke finding one defender, a presence as well. Wasn't there as well, but Celian's already being escorted away from danger there. Well, hello there, and welcome back, everybody, to the Authority League Season 4. I'm your caster, Ryan Rumbles there, without colleagues this time around, as we are heading into the second game of the night. It will be BM eSports against FFG, as we are heading into the veto very soon as well. And just a quick look back at the last game as well then, maybe, as we had RQS and Immensity eSports face off in the duel of Group B teams, and in that one, Immensity took a 16-12 victory against all odds, actually, as us, Team of Carsters, was definitely expecting RQS to win that one. We might see a bit of an upset here as well, going over the check real quick. What were they for this game, as we haven't seen these teams play this season yet, and one of them definitely expecting BM eSports to win this duel, and it's the same from Jesse's side. Personally, for myself, I see BM eSports as slight favorites, as they are an intermediate side. It's the intermediate side. They were very convincing in ECA Open last time around, and it just might be a similar case to the last game as well, as FFG, I understand at least that they are a newer side. Just that experience, that playing together for a while can help you edge past a lot of teams. We should be seeing the veto very, very soon as well now. It's round 2 games, of course. Every game is still important, but well, there's still room to make mistakes, of course. We see only team that has lost 2 games right now is Kova Academy in Group B, and they still have a chance to finish in top 6, of course, as the second to 6th place from both groups make it into the play-in stage. It's going to be a long bracket, of course, a real gauntlet if you, for example, finish on the 5th or 6th position. So ideally every team does want to finish in the first position, or at least in the second that takes you to the play-in finals, and then if you make it past that, into the playoffs. And we are moving into the veto right now. So BM eSports, as I understood, they have a quite flexible map pool, seeing that from their ECA season, at least the past open season. We played several games in Dust 2. We also saw several games of Ancients, some teams completely avoiding Ancients, so it's certainly a map you could keep yourself open on, since it is a map that we saw turn out to be a big game changer in European RMRs, the major qualifiers. We saw a lot of unexpected results there, and this could very well happen on any level. Some teams just do not play Ancient at all. I remember recently Sponge, one of the best casters around, just made a random deathmatch, an Ancient saying that Ancient needs more love. And I personally feel that it is becoming a more balanced map all around. I should see the veto coming in very soon now. I really do not have a lot of information about FFG, but do have any new teams as well around in this league, this season especially. teams are just mixed players who had teams disband or organizations disband to numerous reasons. We're seeing even top teams being completely wiped out because of no funding, no sponsors, everything melting. We just know that the inflation these days is over the roof. We saw teams like Finest disband recently. Titans disband, who was a very good Polish team. You sure that Blue Jays was having difficulties, a team that we had actually in the Authority League as well. You like that video is taking a little bit of time. Completely understand that, of course. Yeah, if you're only joining us now, this is going to be the second game of the night. First one was RQS against Immensity eSports, and Immensity taking the win there. And now they are 1-1 in the group as they lost the first game to Yggdrasil. Now they're seeing a lot of two-sided coins in Group B. Yes, Immensity is going 1-1 now. Yggdrasil as well. They won Immensity, but then again lost to 95 Vikings. You could say that then 95 Vikings are becoming to look like favorites in that group. Sinister Flames won their first game as well in that group, 16-13 against Kova's Academy, and they've done well in the Volbeat series as well recently. FFG has banned Vertigo, and first ban coming in from BM's side is going to be Mirage. I didn't see it a lot as a first ban, but this definitely shows you that they have an agenda with the map pick phase. If you look at it this way, you know, they only had the regular season. They only had 3 games on Mirage. It's not very often you see that in the ECA Open. They won 2 of them, but it's not ideal, of course. They've had a lot of victories where the enemies didn't even reach 5 rounds. Again, ECA Open is becoming really competitive, and more time goes on. When we're talking about modern Counter-Strike, it's really night and day from what we saw even 2-3 years ago, or even further back, 5 to 7 years ago. Crazy to think that CS:GO is that old, but it really is. And of course, we don't see a lot of teams sticking together that long and passionately. ECA Open doesn't have a lot of success stories. Some people do. Some teams do get straight up to ECA Advanced, which opens up a lot of pathways and allowing you to get more sponsored, of course, getting more noticed, getting more game coverage. I feel it's dependent, of course, on ECA Open's size as well. The season, how many teams are taking part regularly. If it's less than 300, you're gonna see you won't see anyone shooting straight up to Advanced if they win. And it's going to be less teams making it to main division as well. We're going to see Ancient ban coming in from BM, so it looks like that's not going to be on the cards for them today. Overpass is going to be a ban map from FFG's side. That will leave some regular maps open like Inferno and Dust 2, for example. Inferno also one of the maps BM hasn't played a lot. FFG is still taking time with their last ban. Nuke is still on the cards as well, but I feel like that's gonna be one of these bans. Nuke, not really the ideal best of 1 map. We don't see it well on ECA as well. I think it's one of the least popular best of 1 maps in ECA. And you do see it creep in on best of 3s. FFG still taking their time. And Nuke is going to be the third ban on FFG. Expected it will be banned. That leaves, of course, just 2 and Inferno. Very classic maps. Something you'd very much expect to see in a best of 1. I think we've seen several Inferno games already. We definitely saw it 2 times in Group P, if I'm not mistaken. And that's true, both of them were Yggdrasil games. And we saw it once already on Group A as well, between Inferus and Myth. In fact, Nuke has been played twice in the season in the best of 1 format, so I'm actually wrong myself. Looks like some teams do like it as a best of 1 map. I'm guessing some teams are just more comfortable on it, but it just happens to be so. I mean, I'm sure some people who might be from Volpeat remember that was a few seasons they've had where Inferno was a extremely popular map. Of course, it is the most popular competitive map overall in Counter-Strike, but yeah, I think we're going to be taking a short break once we get into the map match. I'm going to be right back.
And I think this is done. No health left, and there we go, join the force. They take the victory over 95 Vikings, and they take the first spot in this season.
2 groups of 7 teams will battle against each other in a round of robin best of 1 stage. Number 1, each group goes to the semi-finals. Worst team of each group is out. The other 10 teams will go to the playing stage and battle it out to the remaining spots in the playoffs.
Jones gets the 1. Now it's on Pena. He gets the 1. Can he get the second as he peeks out? He does get the second.
They again are having a bye, and the Ren boost is coming out. This is what you like to see. And Bradfly takes the entry.
Like the demon he is, taking out 2, dropping to the 3rd. 2 versus 3. Now when coming up the vents, he's gonna get caught out.
But nothing too crazy. Just the classic hold from RQS, more aggression towards the east side. But 1 lurk already present. Oh, Potapke finding 1 defender, a presence as well. Wasn't there as well, but Celian's already being escorted away from danger there.
And they rotate towards the A side now.
Yep. Still, might be not the safest of course. It's just their pistols, but they are just gunning and running inside. Fred doing a good job, gets a triple kill with
Comp that I have never seen, seriously. So either Cox's is trying to finesse some extra money out of this, or they're just so confident in their ability. We're gonna have the T's run in, and that's gonna be 2 shotgun kills, 3! As the T's are just absolutely mowed down and dropping on the head of the
To be near perfect, and they've not been near perfect. Honestly, they've been far from it. So to be near perfect in these next 10 rounds.
Yeah, these are
just Killian.
3 players that shot.
Oh, they've not been perfect so far, but no, Killian's been very perfect on that pick and side of Yggdrasil, which is an issue for them. And Wangle's gonna spot top apartments. Ooh, yep, here comes the moving through. Oh, 2 quick kills from Angle as he picks him up through the wall and the headshot, and Zillion is gonna help out as the bomb drop.
Okay, bits. You know what? The freeze time was over. Leave it, Jesus.
Oh, that's a blunder.
Yeah, that just sums up Yggdrasil's game. You know, it's just missed timings everywhere.
Doing themselves in the face, not really the foot. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, the fact they managed to stop Yggdrasil from pushing in too aggressively is pretty good. I mean, they did have something there with the smoke as well. Pre gets 1 trade, but that's not very good. 2-on-3 situation, 2 players coming in from long. This is tough. Killian is there as well. Pre makes himself known there too much. Locky drops down. There's 1 player coming over the top, but he's already Killian. Oh! Nico coming in from ramp. A lot of job to do from him. Tap case position, exposed. Nico. Oh, everyone's coming from connector's side though. It's gonna be good. Oh, what the double kill that was. Stuck in them once again. Killian trying to be that backline support, but there is nothing to see, nothing to find there. They're now moving in a counter line. Free. Oh, what a double kill that was. He reacts so fast. It's just impeccable, really.
As he gets 3rd on top of the wood pile there.
Dalden actually getting Nico down as well. Good job with the MP9. T is taken out by Agri. As suddenly a site being taken over by the CTs. Presence locked out by that smoke. Cannot see a single thing. Has to challenge from jungle side. Misses.
Firing through the church. Doesn't manage to pick up anything, but does a lot of damage as both of them will start to push from the same spot again. They don't know it yet. They're watching the wrong angles as he peeks out from behind the box. He gets taken out, and on top of Coffins, he's taken out as well. Great retake there of the 2v2 from 95 Vikings.
Well, at least 1 player from dealing damage, although still not fully done. The M4 coming out in the blunder from Kova Academy up in the Heaven location, in this Molotov burning them down 3 HP. He drops down though and gets the kill. 2 versus 2. All of a sudden, this round is going, and now they are back in. And we are seeing the T's begin to stack up what looks to be like potentially a split or ramp execute. That's gonna be Gepard going down, caught in the head. And here we go as the push executes. It's gonna be down towards B. 1 player ramp going down, 2 with the op for support. It's going to be a trade, although, but again, on Nuke, you can pretty much do anything. Quick utility being used at the door. That Molotov shutting down any sort of rush. And look at this position from Volson. He's gonna wait. The trigger discipline. 1, 2. He's going for number 3. Can't connect and is not able to. However, Gepard V2, that grenade. However, as I say it, brings down the 1 player remaining. Although, look at this. Look at the trigger discipline. As he's lining them up, he's finding the both. Oh, is this gonna work out? He gets 1. He knows where that other player is. What a play. He's still gotta find it, number 2, and he's let that.
From Immensity as well, but Nico is ready. If someone's gonna push upstairs, this is gonna be Istamis. He's gonna be the victim to Nico now. Agri, oh, he takes Nico down. It's 2-on-1. Oh, Nico finds 1, but Agri finds Nico's head, and this is gonna be game over. Immense.
Going to overtime. So, Cox's bomb down into the site. Not really sure what's going on there. As, look at this, once again coming behind. Does he make the same mistake twice? He pulls out 1, pulls out 2, and here we go.
No, they've got the advantage in terms of economy. There's Deagles and Galeals on the side of the D's. It's not an ideal place to be, and you don't really give him any of them guns as Killian flashed through the smoke. Someone check his files. He's cheating, I swear, and with a
that bomb plant. We are actually gonna be seeing some trades coming in too for Kova there with the Tech 9. So actually, a round that is going a bit better than they would have expected. They're mostly gonna be cleaned up right. The Kova Academy players. Couple picks coming out, although equalized from Heaven, not gonna be enough. 1 versus 1. I say not gonna be enough, although it is an even game. Bomb is planted. Disadvantage on Spy. And that's gonna be.
Oh, that's gonna be rounded out. Oh, Angle is with a Molotov in hand. Doji can't do anything. Finds 1 kill, and finally Pretty's out of apartments right at the good time. He wasn't challenged at all there, and he was the key right now as well, securing that site.
And unlike what Yggdrasil were able to do,
They're going to be dropping down. Do they expect man up top? They do not. There's going to be one down. Bomb is dropped. This is going to hurt the T's. They're not going to be able to get it down. That's going to be 2. All of a sudden, it's almost to the smoke.
Well, hello there, and welcome back everybody to the Authority League Season 4 second game of the day. A second round matchup here on Group A between BM eSports and FFG. Now, we are going to be playing on Inferno. I think the veto was cut away short, but here we are. We saw some probably not very unpredicted ban round coming in, but Inferno, the most played competitive map in Counter-Strike, and the second most played in matchmaking and in Face It. So it's definitely a staple and good way to decide who's the best. As the knife round is a real stalemate here. Nobody wanted to make a move on Fox, but FFG wins it, so they can probably start on the CT side. As talking about the caster predictions as well. I think most expecting BM to win because they are a fresh ECA intermediate side. The French side is mostly a pugging side and Face It. Talking about BM, I understand they just freshly came from a Face It game and they had a lot of overtime. So let's hope they are high in spirits right now and can carry over a good energy into this game as well. And same to the French side, of course. FFG. As we move in, and as we were talking in the V2 as well, BM having a flexible map pool, but Inferno not featuring on it much. One player already in apartments, but BM taking it slow right now. Having utility as well to back them up. Flash is there, 2 smokes. You can use that on either side of the map. Shots going in a little bit onto top mid. FFG not pulling an excellent player over towards A yet. This could very well be just fake shots. You never know. Keegan checking into apartments. No one there close up. But there is one player in top mid, and Lino just reads this as an open book. They've taken out right away. Gal is still there, holding pit, doing a good job. Just one tap Rosaneri. Fox is moving in and responds with a 1 tap himself. 4 on 3. Bomb is not planted yet, but that's going to go down any second now. BM eSports definitely having locked down that A site. Ready to welcome FFG on that retake. Only 1 defuse kit on FFG's side as well, so they need to be careful entering and making their way onto that site. If they lose that, and if they lose any more time, it's going to be really tough. And Monster Shock and Zay getting kills, and they just sprayed down all of BM's players. How did that happen? All 4 kills coming in succession, and BM just suddenly stripped down from that site. How does this happen? They had all the positions covered. FFG entering from pretty much 1 position only. And that's how easy that pistol round was for them. Looks like our caster predictions are just going really wrong tonight, as I think most of their casters also just included chose Organics over Gamax, and I think in that ongoing Group A game, Gamax is leading 14-5 against Organics. So a bit of a one-sided game over there, which is being played on Vertigo. A lot of utility coming on. BM eating up some damage. They already invested heavily. FFG doing the same, but then again, they did win the round, even though they lost 1 player. They did it very, very easily. That retake was walk in the park for them. Lino turning that corner. Will he spot the sandbags player? Easily so. Thib is taken up. Lino, will he challenge the second one? Lil Hope right behind him. Oh, friendly fire coming in there. Lino takes about 30 points of damage there. But I think Monster Shark got a little bit onto himself as well. Gallant and Pingui being pulled over towards B site. That might be the wrong decision as BM eSports trying to commit towards A. just say hiding under balcony. Expecting any footsteps coming through apartments. Flash is raining in. And now that utility will commence. Say behind that smoke. Oh, both players flashed away, but Keegan finds the kill. Say will be dropped, and FFG, well, not really that they can challenge for the retake this time around. Better to save their hunt for some kills, maybe. This is gonna be BM's round for sure. And definitely a good risk taken from BM eSports side as well, considering the buy they had here with the Galils and the AK and the Scout. You know, you lost the pistol, but you coming in back, you're coming in confident, and that's what matters. Fox is gonna be hard clearing all these corners, but Monster Shark is gonna be a real monster with the MP9 until Keegan replies with a spray of his own. FFG does get to save 2 weapons. Looks like BM eSports not wanting to waste too much money here as well. Fox being kept on the Mac 10, but full utility coming in from BM eSports side, which is really important, of course, for T sides and Inferno. You will be burning money with the utility, but it will be really with life's importance taking these sites. Or even breaking through the utility walls that will be placed by CTs. You can see here. BM eSports wanting to take that initiation on top mid, but FFG not allowing this at the moment. Will crawl up banana. Nicely timed flash, but Lino gets the kill, and that was good. Good pull of the trigger there. Fox noticed the balcony player for sure there. Gal's shoulder was sticking out. And Fox, will he take the fling? No, Gal actually decides to go for it. Gets Fox down, so once again the playground's equal. Monster gonna be aggressing with the flash by himself against so many terrorists. Not very good there. He has to do his best to keep them at bay, but he can't. Has to concede his position and run back into church. Waiting for FFG's rotation to come in now. It's 4-on-4. That retake is still possible. Pingui gets one player. Lil Hope is falling down. BM eSports still having his rifles up. They set that far up nicely. 2 flashes to use from FFG's side. If they can aggress with these, you probably could, but Rossoneri is ready for it. Keegan peeks out at the right time, but Lino is the one to finish up with a triple kill there. Lines them all up nicely behind the fountain, and it's going to be the second for BM eSports. Yeah, talking about the differences on the sides, of course, BM eSports, you know, just having so many games on your schedule, competitive games like ECA is, you can meet really strong sides even in the ECA Open. We're gonna see FFG running out as a stack. Gonna save my talk for later. Right now, Monster Shark and Thieb actually getting 2 kills, which is very good. Rossoneri finds 1 more, and Lino as well. So FFG, early dominance turned over now. And that round might still be lost. 1:20 left on the clock. FFG didn't get to pick up the weapons. Say, taking that corner. If he gets there in time to Fox, it could be big. Oh, what is Fox looking at? But he misses all the shots with the USP. Say, how is that possible? Another player peeking out of apartments. Lino takes him out. And Thieb left alive with an op now. Has to save that somehow. Will be pressured though as BM eSports goes hunting. Oh, it's a difficult position to save in. I'm sure it's going to be pressured. A flash not going to be the best. Oh, close range kill there, but the second shot is missed. There's a player falling down and caught with a smoke in his hand. Thieb goes down to Lino. That orb can be saved. And FFG had to go with rifles there. Thebe being under pressure a little bit. Looks like BM pressing through that smoke, and Rossoneri just turning Thebe into jello there. Monster Shark still holding B by himself. It's going to be tough. Monster Shark dares to take a duel there. Actually damages Rossoneri. And BM eSports respecting him right now. Utility coming in. They might be turning away, but looks like not. As that last player from top mid will be rotated over as well. Or not. Fox playing his own game there on the other side as BM is now progressing on to B. Monster Shark still there. Construction is going to be difficult, but he has to make something out of this. Oh, he lines them up actually and gets damage onto Keegan as well. That's really important for the later half of this retake. If FFG will go for it, but looks like not. They don't need to risk it. They don't have any money. And they will stay on that A site. Monster Shark just sacrificing himself, doing the best he can, but has to accept that one kill that was given to him. Nothing more, nothing less. Fox is being found out as well. Say shuts him down even though he got a kill. BM eSport, they are hungry. They are going hunting for these kills, trying to see if anybody's saving anywhere else. And looking where Lil Hope is pushing, it definitely wants to find someone. Might even make contact. And Zay is checking into apartments, of course. Oh, but Zay at least gets one gun off the hands of BM eSports. Not a really big issue as their economy is looking very comfortable. They've stringed together 4 rounds after that pistol start of the game, so being very efficient right now. Another op, which of course they can't afford to lose, but FFG didn't do a very good job saving it last time around. Pretty much the same hold what we've seen from FFG every time here. They are crippled a little bit. No extra guns for Zay here. As BM eSports listening in and shooting their shots, but Lil Hope survives only on 9 HP, missing his shot. FFG, no damage taken yet. Second attempts now for BM eSports. Oh, but Pingui gets the kill. Rossoneri refrags. Important duels on top mid, but still BM looking to move on to B site. 2 players still there. Usually BM eSport taking care of one if it's on sandbags, but Lino and Rossoneri both, and well, BM eSports just running over FFG this round. Everything coming their way. They're just so well set that Lino could buy for himself and for Fox as well. But like they will be leaving Fox on the Mac 10. FG going with the Deagles, bit more aggressive on Banana, but nothing coming going. Pingui shutting down Fox right away on top mid. This is important. They need to capitalize more of these kills now. FFG, if they find one, they need to find more. Gallant gonna be smoking top mid off. That maybe gives a window opportunity for BM to push through. No, they won't be challenging for it. Pingui is in position as well. Zay coming from the second alley, and Rossoneri going down. Lino couldn't hit the timing as Zay just scuttles away. Lil Hope checking every possible corner. They thought that maybe Zay was pushing through second mid, but that's not going to be the case right now. Zay is in house right now though, and might find any players there. Should be a lucky timing if he gets Lil Hope down. Know that all the players passed. It's going to be as silent as possible. This is a great flank happening, and BM eSports, they didn't know what was going to happen, but Lino gets a double kill, and they're still in the round. They're eating up a lot of damage. Lil Hope's AWP finally finds a target. 2-on-2 situation. FFG not having real utility or guns to make this retake a possibility. BM eSports flashing and smoking offshore as well. A player coming in from apartments. Monster Shark pretty much pretty much just has to make these dry peaks happen here. Lino is creeping very close and already has his crosshair on place. And Pingui coming on. And Lino already has the spray coming down. And Lino has been a monster so far. 15 kills and we've only seen 7 rounds. Six to 1 has been a pretty dominant start for BM eSports, like we've been expecting. FFG did get the pistol round, and they've had their fair share of killing BM eSports players here and there, but not enough to really challenge for winning these rounds. Haven't had any retake opportunities, usually a man short, usually in a position where they don't want to risk it because they are short on money. It could be once again one of these rounds. If they lose too many players, they can't happen. There can't be any retakes happening. Oh, and Pingui is going to be taken out as well. 5-on-3 so early into the round. Gaunt finds a response. Fox is taken out. Gaunt with another one with the AWP. This is going to be really important. Lil Hope crouching there, but oh, what a... Just little pixel there. Lil Hope noticed, and Gaunt is being dropped. Monster Shark by himself on B site, and his hands are tied. He just has to find an opportunity to maybe bite BM eSports' heels this round. I don't see them. I don't see Monster Shark seeing any more action here. Well, unless there is always one player from BM eSports going for a very aggressive hunt. Lino looks away at possibly a wrong time. If he would have engaged in that duel, could have been the faster. Monster Shark still staying there near the half wall, but Lino not going to be checking banana anymore. But it's not enough for FFG. Carrying one gun over, it's not nearly enough, and you just don't need just guns, you need rounds, you need them converted. You may be seeing a pause from FFG's side being called. Understandable, of course. The situation is pretty dire. Won't be losing to a terrorist side like this, 1-7. Haven't really been doing a good job as well. If they force down to ecos, they don't find a lot of kills. They don't find their way back. B site has been usually overrun. Monster Shark, if he is been alive, they can't allow rotations. They can't allow to lose guns. And in a way, it seems to go their way. BM eSports still having the longest draw, either weed utility, like we saw that one round on ace sites in a 2-on-2 situation. BM eSports pulling out a Krieg. I don't think that's a unsporting move. Krieg is a good weapon in my eyes, as Lino just walks up. Banana finds a kill. Fox refrag says dropped. FFG this time around definitely want to just run down BM eSports, but they didn't find enough kills. Little Hope finding Pingui on top mid, and that's just gonna be enough here once again to get to the site. But actually the bomb carry is all the way back. Fox with the Krieg, and he has to find his way into second mid. It's gonna be a question of timings now, but feel like FFG are gonna concede their positions any second now. Little Hope focused there with his op. Gallant probably knows this. That's the reason why he's hugging that wall. He's gonna take the peak, but Lil Hope is in position. And Rossoneri taking care of Thib as well, so they didn't even need the bomb being on that site. Kind of around reminds me of that old game mode there was in 1.6, the assassination mode or the VIP game mode, where had to protect one player and escort him to the helicopter. I like that game mode. It was so unusual. Just as unusual as FFG finding the first frag of the round. BM eSports responding immediately. Some utility damage mixed in there as well. Quite a lot, in fact. FFG just losing out once again. 8-1 for BM eSports. It's looking dire for FFG. Can't find any responses. They have 2 ops in play. And they did find a kill with one of them. Lino. Only check the left corner. The cabby there. Lino. Finds Thib. But Thib's still faster there. You wouldn't expect that. The right angle peak, but there it is. Still's gonna be a 3-on-3. As it's just Zay with the op. This is a true Kenny S angle and he's not gonna commit to that. Gonna run off. But that's gonna be smoked off as well. Doesn't even have a one-way through it. A Molotov thrown in there. Several Molotov in fact. Zay is just hopelessly trying to spam through the window of church. Nothing's connecting. BM eSports happy to just hold their positions right now. FFG, a retake with duo ops is not very common. Lil Hope finding Zay. There's a second player. Montashock taken out by Lil Hope as well. And Rossoneri providing the finishing touch to that round. 9-1 lead on BM eSports. But this time FFG taking it a bit slower, nothing out the gate early on the weaker buy, but just passive positions. They're tired of losing their players so early on, and it's completely understandable. And, you know, trying to hear any movement on the site happening here. Top mid advancement coming in as well. Gaunt with the P250 could be doing something here. Oh, Rossoneri already initiated the spray. Gaunt got one shot onto him, but that's not good enough to stop them. As now they have these positions for themselves. Thief with the scout, and Lino shuts him down. Thief doesn't get one shot off. Gaunt's gonna be sent to his grave as well, but Pingway responds from the other side. Shot to his back, but Lil Hope still staying on the T-ramp side. It's just 2-on-1 here. Now 3-on-1. Shark trying to blend in with the wall, but that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be sprayed down. That blast spreader on the wall. To be the testament of that round. 10-1 for BM eSports. You can see that BM is just not afraid of anything. They push out even in these early rounds. We saw them chase a lot, hunt a lot, similar we see a lot from Heroic, for example. Trying to break enemies' economy even if they get one step ahead. Or just trying to level the playground. Thib just sprays going all over the place. Keegan gets the kill. And once again, minute 25 left on the clock. BM eSports 2 men up. This time B-side still guarded by 2 players. Gout with the AWP as well. Maybe that could inject some confidence into them if they get a kill here. Maybe even a collateral. That would be ideal, of course. Monster Shock, oh, he's going to be pushing up. This is really risky, but he gets the bomb dropped. Gallant finds the second. If he gets another one, no, he doesn't. It's really hard to peek out from that situation. And he is just forced to plop onto the ground. Pingway left alive, and he's obviously gonna be saving all that utility, the gun he has, and that kit. FFG just looking helpless at the moment. 11th round coming BM's way. There seems to be a discrepancy between the amounts of kills in BM as well. Looking at the scoreboard for now, Lino leading it with 17 kills, and there's Rossoneri with 13, and the rest of them following up in single digits, so Lino's been providing a lot of damage. Quite crazy to see that amount. And yes, in the other game of Group A, Gamax eSports did defeat Organics on Vertigo, 16-9 that game ended. So we are off here on the 13th round. FFG does manage to get a buyout here. Not probably the most ideal. Probably the saddest thing to see from FFG's side is that they do invest a lot in these diffuse kits, but they rarely get to put them into good use. At least I haven't seen any successful retake from them yet. I haven't even get to touch the bomb once BM has planted it, and this is just going to be another round where FFG is going to be helpless. They're forced out of all these fights, at least the rest of the two players are. Pingui does win this duel, falls down to 8 HP. Fox trying to get any information here. Perfect opportunity, of course, for BM to go hunting here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Fox will go up apartments as well. No, looks like they are not. Pit Molly is going to come in, and Pingui, if he escapes with his life, he's going to be the luckiest man on earth. And Galden, coming from the side, actually gets 2 of them. Might even get more, but Lil Hope finds the head and shoots him down. FFG fighting back bravely post-plant, and getting these kills at least good for their economy. But nothing else to cheer for there. 12-1 reads the scoreline. 11 rounds in a row from BM eSports. Looking extremely one-sided. Just like I said, BM actually had a lot of games in ECA Open as well where they just shut their opponent down so much. And while I'm talking this, it's just absolute massacre unraveling before my eyes. Whole FFG's team wiped out in 15 seconds. And that completely summarizes the game. We're already onto the last round of the first half. And nothing good can be said about FFG's game right now. There are these moments of individual brilliance, or moments where the players are forced to save and then they are fighting against the hunters of BM, but that's not how you're supposed to play CS. Pingui does find Lil Hope with the AWP. That's big hope for FFG right now. Fib with friendly fire as well, and it's just dreadful to look at. It's just making your own life miserable here. 3-on-4 BM eSports still. Well, they're still looking likely to achieve something from this round, let's be honest. But maybe not anymore. Lino gets shut down. Fib, important kill there. Finds another player from BM side. Fox playing with the angles there, still behind that smoke as it fades. And Rossneri picking up the bomb. Looks like BM with their 2 players, they still want to make that B take happen. Pingui is very close to make a rotation happen as well, and it's going to be called over. Can BM break through 3 players? They have 1 more smoke, they have 1 more Molotov. Oh, and that's a good flash coming over from Penguin Thief, but he's gonna be traded out. Fox is still standing somehow with his Krieg. Penguin, is he gonna take the corner? Oh, Penguin with the AWP misses his shot. Fox is on a mission. He's gonna hunt FFG down by himself. Is it really gonna happen? He's coming from behind. What is Monster Shark looking at? There is no way. Oh, it seems like Monster Shark was lagging. It seems like it. Didn't expect that. Well, this is definitely unfortunate, but say still has to make that retake happen, and Fox was just unaware as disconnected Monster Shark there earlier, moments before. And say picking up the most valuable gun he can find, that's going to be the ult there. And we'll have plenty of time to defuse the bomb. Well, that was an emotional roller coaster of a round. Looks like we're still going to have to wait Monster to return. But it's going to be 13-2 half for BM eSports. Nothing's going to be changing that. we look at their statistics from ESA Open as well, it is in fact Lino with the most amount of kills. And he is showing it here as well with his 19 and his absolute deadliness. Lino also has a very, very high headshot percentage here, actually 68%. I'm looking at this and we're just wondering how can someone keep up this level of consistency, but looks like FFG got their man back. Monster Shark has returned. Unfortunate that he got shot in the back that last round. But FFG did win that round, so all things considered, it was a good job from their side. Thebe opens it up against Rossoneri. Nicely done. Thebe, oh, good flash there. Lino is taken out, and Thebe changes his aim, gets Keegan as well. Might as well wipe out the whole team if you're at it. And Fox is being dropped. Looks like, well, I wanted to say FFG are the heroes of the pistol side. That look not like it because Lil Hope just makes clean work of them. That's a drive-by kill. 14-2 for BM eSports, and it's just resorting to madness already. Fox with a Bison, which, well, I think we can read into this a little bit and understand that BM wants to have a little bit of fun here as well. Personally, I'm a Bison user as well, but I'm not level 10, so... Lil Hope getting the first kill here, Lil Hope finding the second, Lil Hope maybe getting a third chance of a pick here, but no, Fox coming in with a Bison, cleaning it up. Thebe gets taken down, Zay responds with a Mac 10 spray, Rossoneri here, and Monster Shark will not get to plant the bomb. It's going to be 15th for BM eSports, these rounds are just getting faster and faster. And, well, unless FFG manages to somehow string together 13 rounds, I guess we can say that BM eSports has won the game. And get that FFG buy as well, it's just looking extremely unlikely they can get anything of it. And already BM eSports, well, they have the ground sworn, but so has FFG. They have all the players there and they're trying to respond with heavy fire. But here is Fox stepping in with his Bison, just spraying 2 players down in a heartbeat. Pingui still standing with his Deagle. What can he do here? Pingui just standing there as that smoke fades. No idea what to do. That bomb is close to him. Hugging that, he is venturing forward, trying to make his way onto a site. Yeah, just nothing else but silence right now as Pingui tries to find a clean way. It's almost like a horror game. Fox already makes him known, but Pingui very good crosshair placement there to get rid of Fox. And at least something positive here for FFG. He does get the plant. Of course, FFG just playing catch up here. This all should have been done already much earlier into the game. And he looks ready to go. He looks ready to pop another head. Lino misses his shot, but they all come running in, and that's gonna be it. There you have it, BM eSports. This is gonna be their 16th round. 16-2 is how it ends. Lino ending up with the highest amount of kills. It's just crazy to see how this game went down, but safe to say that at least the caster predictions this time were correct on this game. And I'm happy about that myself, because there definitely were a couple of surprises. But this is how today's game day ends. And that puts BM eSports 1-0 in the group. Gamex is currently leading Group A then, because they defeated Organics. And they are going 2-0 right now. Before we're gonna see tomorrow Inferus, and I don't want to play. So it's going to be another Group A game deciding if Inferus goes 2-0 in that group. But thank you everybody for watching, who stayed around to watch this disaster class of a game. I was your caster Ryan Rumbles, wishing you a good night.